Not to pile on, but the losses are piling up. Oakland, California. You take heart, Sox fans. The manager is as I pay attention to details, Alex Cora said after bad base running, a missed fly ball, and another crummy performance by a starting pitcher created a 7-3 Red Sox loss to the A's Thursday. I love paying attention. A routine fly ball dropped on the warning track between Mookie Betts and Jackie Bradley Jr. Eduardo Rodriguez, it's a bad decision and he knows it, said the manager. That one can't happen and he knows it. It's not that we're going to be doing fundamentals every day and all that, but obviously we're going to talk a little more about the game. We got to get it go. You didn't see that last year was last year. We didn't play well. There's no sugarcoating this. The start of the Reds, only the Arizona Diamondbacks can save the first to worst Red Sox before they stagger home for the Fenway opener on Tuesday. Not to pile on, but the Red Sox starting rotation has been hideously bad. He's the ace. Rodriguez is driving Cora crazy. The manager has done. You know you are going bad when the key play in a loss is a can of corn that drops onto the warning track between two Gold Glove outfielders. It was still a fourth. The Sox ran into 4 outs on the bases in 4 games in Oakland. Not to pile on, but they could easily be 0-8. They trailed 6. Bradley is hitting .194, Benintendi .207, Betts .235, Christian Vazquez .190, Eduardo Nunez .130, Rafael Devers .233. The Sox have hit 8. Not to pile on, but Hayrace, what one Hall of Fame pitcher mailed me after Sale's second outing. If you want to look at what Sale's 5-year, $145 million deal should look like, check out Blake Snell's $13K performance. Why the hurry? It's still early. Keep telling the manager knows it's time to start playing better baseball. Not to pile on, but the idea of saving bullets for October would look arrogant and foolish if this team somehow doesn't make it to October. Related slideshow, the 2019 MLB season provided by M&A.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.